Hi, my name is Katie Walters, better known in the camp and the kids ministry world as Miss Katie. I wanted to give you guys a little introduction to who I am and a glimpse about what we'll be discussing July 22nd and 23rd. You see, this tradition started at Pacific Northwest Camp over 10 years ago. And as I joined the team as a freshman girls leader, the tradition was passed on to me. And it was an event and a moment that was too important to pass up this year, even though we can't have camp. Pacific Northwest Camp still said, we want to have this event. So what is it? You know, it's a moment that we take and we gather around as freshman girls and we talk about our identity. Identity isn't something that just freshman girls or freshman guys struggle with. It's something that we all can resonate with. But definitely in our freshman years, we're asking the question, who am I? Who will I become? And so we take a moment to dive into that. I grew up in a Christian home. My parents have been married for over 40 years. I've got 2 older brothers and a twin sister. Some would say it was an ideal childhood, and I have a great family and a great support system. But it doesn't mean that I didn't struggle with my identity. In fact, you can probably relate to this idea and this story. There was a moment when we were lined up on my gym, not my gym, but my church's gym, and I can remember it, where there was 2 leaders picking their teams for dodgeball. And they picked him, and they picked her, and then him, and it continued on the line, and I stood there on the wall wondering, when will I be chosen? I just want to be chosen. I want to be on someone's team. Please, if I'm just not last, don't let me be last. I think that struggle and that need to be chosen, to be on someone's team, I think that's something that's specifically crafted inside of every human being. And we're asking that same question. Will somebody choose me? You see, that is crafted inside of us. That missing puzzle piece can only be filled by our Creator. He's the one that can fill that puzzle piece. He not only talked the talk, but he walked the walk all the way to Calvary, and he died on the cross for you and for me. And he spread his arms open wide, and he said, I choose you. I'm doing this for you. That is where we find our identity. In a God who created us and a God who saves us. And he says, I choose you. Because you guys, I firmly believe knowing that, believing that, will completely change your life. You are chosen. I hope that you join us July 22nd and 23rd as we take a closer glimpse, a little bit of a look into that, into what it means to be chosen.